Control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, made me go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Stop, little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audits. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. "But I'm in a stall," she cried. "Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom," DMA answered in his thin voice. "They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right." The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, "Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom." And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh, man, I love that. It was great. Hello, 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 and good morning to all my Rise and Shine with Hezokuai crew. How y'all doing today? Happy Hump Day. What day is it? It's Hump Day. That's right. It's Wednesday, and we're getting ready to rock and roll and have a good time. Thank you all for joining me. As always, glad to see so many wonderful, beautiful people here today. And let's see who's all in the house. Let's see. We got Cliff Hickson first. Then we got Terry Barnes. Good morning. Rise and shine with Hezokuai. Cliff Hickson, Terry Barnes. News Now Enemy. What's up? The Hezokuai crew. Let's see. Who else is in the house? Nancy Marjo. What's up? Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Let's see. K-Far came in and out. What's up? Taking care of the baby. All right. Let's see. Terry Barnes, Nancy, News Now, Enemy, Luna Knights. What's up? Welcome. Frivolous lawsuit. That's right. Peck. What's up, Peck? How you doing down under? Let's see. News Now Enemy, Terry Barnes, Peck, Jimbo in the house. What's up? Let's see. We got ATV Thunder. Thunder. That's right. How you doing, buddy? You all right? Let's see. Jimbo, News Now. Adam Strange. What's up, Chili Roasters? That's right. TTU, baby. Let's see. Terry Barnes, Jimbo, Lunar Knights, Adam Strange. What's up? Cold Pizza. Yes, Internet God. What's up? Out There Associates. Hello, welcome. Brought donuts and coffee. Now we're talking. Let's see. ATV Thunderpeck. Paracord Princess. What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Good to see ya. As always, Salacious in the house. What's up, Salacious? Just another nut. What's up? Unclean Hands. What's up? Graham. What's up? Oh, man. Graham, I got your email, and I definitely would be interested in going on your show for sure. Absolutely. That'd be fun. Script Cat. What's up? Great to see you. All right. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you all this morning. Always a good time. Love my morning crew. I got the best people in here. That's for dang sure. So we got some stuff went on yesterday. Some stuff I wanted to go over. Lots of, I don't know. In some ways, it's like, oh boy, here we go again with this nonsense, right? But it's too early for chili. Yeah, that's right. I don't really any details on Anselmo's arrest, not that I'm aware of. No, I haven't heard any updates. Unclean. That was that was one of the things I was gonna cover today. I was gonna pull up his what is it? His warrant. I have it right here. It was covered on MSG Retired. So here, since you brought that up, we'll start with that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy DeWitt screwed up again. And I got a video on it that I was watching, and I thought we'd share it. This is from MSG Retired. Let's go ahead and start off there since it already came up and see what we got going on with stupid Jeremy DeWitt.
Ooh. In the name of the state of Florida, to all and singular the sheriffs of the state of Florida, whereas James Wesley Woods Jr. has made oath that one Jeremy Charles DeWitt, hereinafter referred to as the offender, was placed on probation in accordance with the provisions of Chapter 948 Florida statutes as follows. And then they've got his offenses: falsely impersonating an officer and failure by sex offender to comply with registration requirements, and that the offender has not properly conducted himself but has violated the conditions of his probation in a material respect by violation of special conditions of the order of probation, by failing to comply with all instructions given to him by the court, and as grounds for belief that the offender violated his probation. Officer James Woods states that on 9/21/2022, the offender was instructed to permanently close the WHEAT official Metro State YouTube channel and provide proof to the probation within 60 days of release of these closures. And the offender did fail to carry out this instruction. Let me scroll down for you so you can catch up where I'm at. This is hilarious.
That's just a basic, letting everybody know that Jeremy DeWitt's in trouble again. And apparently Unclean Hands has a video about it coming out in about an hour, I guess, or 8:30 Texas time would be what time out here? I don't know. It's not even 7:30 yet our time. So we'll definitely check that out. Elweed Skador, what's up? Roisin, what's up? Hello, welcome. Good to see ya. Once again, Jeremy DeWitt screwed up. It's in 2 hours. Okay, so we'll probably be wrapped up here by then. So what I'll do is I'll if I'm still on, I'll tell everybody go watch Unclean Hands video. They get the lowdown on what's up with Jeremy Dumbass DeWitt. Oh, that guy is so crazy. For anyone who doesn't know who Jeremy DeWitt is or was, whatever, his thing was he had a company that would they would go with funeral processions, right? Because funeral processions can go through red lights and stuff, right? So he would be there to guide the funeral processions, but he would dress like a cop. He'd act like a cop. He'd be handling the whole situation as if he was legitimately a cop, not just some dude that was hired to be an escort. And he crossed the line one too many times and ended up getting busted for it. Scott Ammo, what's up? Plus all the other, he did a bunch of other nonsense too. Again, like they just said there, he got in trouble not just for impersonating an officer, but also for not putting himself on the sex offender list. So you could tell he's a good guy. Oh, Jeremy DeWitt. So that's going to be fun to see what's going on with that. I got this. This is interesting. I made a video a while ago where I did a slightly different intro because my little logo, which you can see right here, where is it? Pointing at something that isn't physically in the world. This right here, my little logo where I got like the underdog thing looking. So I had made a new intro for myself a while ago where I used the underdog song and I immediately got a copyright strike on it. But a wonderful person did messed with the audio a little bit to make it so that I could actually use it. So let's take a look at what we got here.
There's no need to fear. Hezokuai is here.
Oh, that's beautiful. Zuzu Zyquin, what's up? Billy Yank, how you doing? That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I love that. So, anyway, there's so much. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. I love that. It sounds incredibly eerie. Yeah, it's messing with the audio enough to where I won't get a copyright strike on it, but it makes it sound creepy. Like, that's kind of cool. I dig that. The Christmas Frauditor video. Oh, yeah. And as we get more closer to Christmas, I'm going to start putting using that more in my intro too, my Christmas stuff. So the next thing I wanted to show is a video because yesterday, Rights Crispy showed up in our chat there, and he just posted a new video with him and his little, Rogue Nation in there. So I thought I'd share that too because it's got some great examples of stupidity on display, and how well, you'll see. I'll just go ahead and play it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is, as always, ridiculous, right? First Amendment audit fail. Watch this, how they handle this. So he asks for this report, right, the financials. And here, let me rewind it just a little bit more. And you'll see, like, he asked for something, and they're like, okay, and they give it to him. And
with the CAFR, the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report? Yes, please. Oh, okay. It should be a. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait, are you taking it?
No, I'm just going to inspect it, and I could do it right here for
you. Or
you.
you can do it in the copy room. No, that's fine. I'll give you counter height.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, okay. No, it's your break room. I don't want to throw this on there.
Well, if you want to lay it.
All right, thank you.
Or it's up to you.
That's all right.
Or
Thank
you want to do it on my desk?
No, this actually will work.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The good stuff's in the back.
Absolutely. Can we nosy what you're looking for?
Just for any discrepancies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's available on our website as well.
I know, and the hard copies.
Okay, yeah. What you looking for, though? Because what page do you need?
Well, all of them.
You're going to make copies of all of them?
Well, I'm just going to video record it, yes.
Okay. Can you give me just a second?
Why not? Why did you just
Because it's like
take
public
it?
records request, so hold on for just a second. I thought you just wanted to see it. So.
Yeah, to record it and inspect it.
Yeah, are you recording right now?
Yes.
Okay, give me just a sec.
Okay. Well, I guess I was looking at it and I got taken away.
all right, so right there, right off the bat, it's like, okay, here's this big book, right? That's obviously a long book with a lot of pages and a lot of things, inside there. And she's like, well, you could look at it on the website, right? So if he's trying to go through, what's up, Josiah, to go through the whole book to see if there's any discrepancies in it, the fact that it's available on the website would make that so easy. Super easy, because you could copy and paste it into a spreadsheet and then have the spreadsheet do the work to see if they could find any errors. Like, there's a million different ways to use the fact. Donna Ray, what's up? Not yet. We're just getting into it now. Right now, I'm showing a Rights Crispy video, and we did mention that Jeremy DeWitt had a problem, but Unclean's going to cover that in his video soon. Rights Crispy walks into this office, asks for the financial reports. They give it to him. And then the lady's actually trying to help him. And she's like, so what specifically are you looking for in the book? I could help you find what page it's on. And he's like, oh, no, I just need, to film the whole thing. She's like, well, it's on the website. If you need to go through the entire book, you could do that on the webpage. And he's like, no, I want to make a hard copy on my phone. So she's like, well, wait a minute. Like, I thought you wanted to, like, what? And so that's where we left off. And of course, he's going to already, like, oh, they're violating my rights because they won't let me take pictures of it. But she told you could get the whole thing online. And if you want to take pictures of it, go ahead. She didn't say don't. But when he said he wants to do the whole book, it's like, how much time that's going to take? Like, well, wait a minute. What's going on? This is not a normal person who comes in, says, can I look at it, looks at it, gives it back and finds whatever information they're looking for, because he didn't have any specific information he was looking for. He's just there to cause trouble, right? Because that's what these guys do.
Joy. I'm waiting for her to bring the CAFR back.
What did she bring in?
The Comprehensive Annual Financial Report. She gave it to me. and I put it down on the counter. We were discussing where I was going to inspect it. And then she said, no, hold on a second. And she took it and went back in there.
Went back and where?
She asked me if I was recording, and I said, yeah.
I am with him.
Okay.
So we're together, but we're married to women, so we're not together like that.
Well, you know what I mean.
Bang.
Are you filming for a certain?
Bolt Action News
Oh,
Group.
yeah, he works, we both own our own media companies.
Oh, cool.
So he's got Bolt Action News Group, I've got Activism News Network. Yeah, so
It is. He's actually majorly awesome.
that's my media name, Major League. Yeah, 'cause it sounds good when you put it all together, Major League Awesome.
Hello.
Wow. Yeah, it's very nice, flows nice. Oh, is that the Catholic? Can I look at that?
Well, we can give you, we got copies at the library. This is her copy.
Yeah, we can.
And
look
we've
at
got
it.
it on our website available, and a printed copy is available for the public at the library.
I was going there next.
Yeah.
But we can
So-
look at it here though, right?
This is her direct copy of it. So we really need you, if you're needing something printed, you got to go through.
No, we don't need it printed. This copy is available in a.
Right here and take a picture of what we
I'm
need.
sorry, what is your name and why are you asking?
My name's Finn. I'm with
I'm
Bang.
Megan, I'm the city manager.
I'm Bang, Bolt Action News Group.
Uh-huh.
And what we do is go to municipalities and look for the comprehensive annual financial report.
Sure.
Afterwards, right? And for
Sure,
civil.
no, we publish everything very publicly. We're happy to provide. I'm just trying to figure
It doesn't.
out.
It's
This
got a
is her
funny way of
direct
showing they're
copy of
happy
it.
to
This is
provide
my
because
copy. There might
we
be-
also look for civil rights violations.
Sure.
So don't commit any, and let me exercise my freedom of the
Well,
press
basically-
to
and basically
inspect.
What we're doing here, let me clear it up for you real quick. Is that by statute, folks are allowed, citizens are allowed to come in and look at.
That's
the
why
book
there's a
and
hard
inspect
copy
it.
here
This is
too.
my copy. I have like notes,
Right,
like
right.
checks. Yeah, and so I'm happy. Let me just give you a copy your that's not clean written copy. on. If you want to film the whole
Well,
copy,
no,
you
if
can.
you've made some
That is
marks
not-
on
those,
it,
those are her notes.
I mean,
So this is
like
her
check
copy. Yeah,
marks.
no,
It's
no.
not.
That's fine. We'll be happy to provide one that
Is
you
it-
can
is
come
it
to.
by
did you take that home and do it on your own time? I mean, that's
Go ahead,
work
okay,
that
you
we
just
can
go on.
expect.
Thank you. So
Wow,
I'm happy to help.
that's a really bad look in avoiding transparency.
No, we're not avoiding transparency. If you want to know, our notes are not necessarily a matter of public record, that are direct notes in a document. That's her copy of it. I'll be happy to provide you a
Is there an
clean copy.
exemption for work notes?
I'm not here to answer legal
Well, no,
questions
that's
today.
actually, I'm not, that's supposed to be our copy of it to inspect.
No,
And I know you have one at the library,
You are
like
also
most
walking-
municipalities.
You walk through our building where you don't have any right to go.
I have not.
Somebody walked straight back there and asked her for a copy of it. Is that
Yes,
correct?
I did.
Yeah, that's not an area that the
I
public
didn't,
is invited
but
to
they'll tell you,
without being escorted.
I didn't cross the threshold, and you can ask them then. There's video documentation of it.
Well, I mean, even
I
if
don't
they
break
did-
the law, man. Don't treat me like a criminal. I really
I'm
am.
not treating you like a criminal. You are treating us as if we're not willing. We're happy to provide, but that is her direct copy of
Okay,
it.
you have another copy here?
Absolutely, I'll be happy to put one
Okay.
right here on the counter. For
Thank
you.
you.
If you just
Okay.
take a seat over there, I'll be right back.
And ma'am, let me ask real quick before you leave, is that area open to the?
No, it is not. Not
Okay.
without being escorted
Okay,
back.
see, because they have another door over there, and I actually walked through. and
Yeah,
I'll
this
tell
is-
you the reason why, because, and I've done over 1,000 government buildings, so when it's restricted access, there's usually a key card, or there's like a restricted access, authorized personnel only sign. I'm just asking you if you don't want people back there to put it up, because otherwise that would be considered legally entrapment. See, once again, these idiots who love to complain about the state and the city and the government wasting taxpayers' dollars want them to spend more to put key cards on all the doors and do not enter signs on the doors, because nobody can tell you that it's private. You can't say that you're not allowed back there. No, there has to be a sign. There has to be a key card. You have to spend all kinds of money installing all this stuff, because we cannot just have you say, oh, well, the public isn't allowed back there. Like, they can't just tell you that. Like, when you go to McDonald's, do they have a big sign everywhere behind the counter saying you're not allowed back here unless you're an employee? Like, yeah, they'll have an employees only sign like in the back, but like, you don't go behind the counter. You just know that. But these guys, they would want a sign saying you can't go back there, right? They're idiots. And what happened? Not only did they say it was available on the website, they said that you could get a hard copy on the library, and they said, well, we are going there next anyway. And they offered to give them a copy that's not that particular lady's own personal copy of it that she would read and go over and put her notes and like, but of course they can't understand that, right? The fact that they don't take her personal property and do whatever they want with it for however long they're going to mess with it. They can't understand why they wouldn't want that. Come on. I always talk about building a false narrative. And the lady's calling them out on it. She's like, you're trying to paint a picture of us like we're trying to hide this information from you. We have another copy we could give you that's not her copy. We have it on the website. We have it in the library. It's everywhere. It's public information. You don't even have to fill out a FOIA to get it. You just walk in the library and grab it. Like, what's the big deal? But of course, they're going to turn into a big deal. And now idiot rogue is going to complain about, oh, well, you know what? I went back where I'm not supposed to go. And I know I wasn't supposed to go back there, but you don't have any signs. So I could do whatever I want if there's no signs. Do you need a sign to pee? Like, why does there have to be a sign for every little thing?
Because they have the citizen C's says that they can't go back there.
Can we start over? Can we start over, man? Because the copy, usually in municipalities where we've gone, has been stamped by the commission to show that this is the hard copy. We haven't doctored the numbers like we could do online with ones and zeros, and not accusing you of that. Just we don't know unless we look, right?
You're welcome to look what is printed.
Okay,
is
this
exactly
just seems
online.
okay.
That's fine.
And so if you just have
I
to
hope
see
so.
it that way, and I appreciate what you're saying about this. What normally happens is we just don't have people randomly walk through our offices.
Well,
I agree with you that there's no sign here, but it's
Move it,
just normal.
Just push them out of the
Because
way.
what it could cause us is why is somebody loose in the building? So
Right.
Thank you.
And I know it's not normal, but it's going to become normal.
I
People
hear
are
you.
going to come to the government and start asking more questions about where the money's going, how it's spent.
We also do this for education for fun and for free,
No
especially in a
problem.
college town. Next time, just be more forthcoming. Don't shift around. Not that one. Get this one. You know, it's bad
there
optics.
isn't, no, not
It's-
that one. Shift this one. If you want that one, submit a public record
It's
request for
what
that
it looks like.
specific
It's
one.
the optics. You know?
It's not the optics. We are as transparent as it gets. What's happening is you have walked in our building and are accusing us.
Our building.
I said our building. That means the
Okay.
public, everybody, the citizens of the city of Auburn, and saying that we're not doing something that we're happy to do. But you are also.
You keep saying you're happy to do it, but you got a funny way of showing it. Storm's off.
Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because you're being an asshat?
I guess we're waiting for the other copy. Have a great day. See, am I still waiting for her?
Transparency. We love accountability. It is capable of.
She was going to get another copy of it. She was going to get another copy of the comprehensive annual financial report to show us, right? Like,
I'm not sure.
because she kind of stormed off, and I don't know if she gave up on that request.
I would.
Or if,
So it's on our website.
I know, and
Okay. You
and
just need a
like,
print copy.
I wanted the printed copy that's supposed to be here for the public to inspect
Okay.
and record.
I will go check and see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
The way you asshats are acting, you're lucky that they're willing to help you at all.
Oh, they've got a couple other copies they just picked up. A lot of shuffling around. Still waiting. Is that for me?
Hello, American Trucker. Good to see you. And I love the fact that like they were telling Rogue like this isn't normal, and Rogue's like, well, it's gonna be. Like they're threatening to just have the frauditors take over the world.
All right, you got an elevator inspection coming up on January 23rd.
Uh-huh.
They got conference room, they have accounting upstairs.
So what, Rogue?
Thank you.
That's something one of our departments is doing, just an employee thing where they bring. Yeah.
Megan McGowan.
All right, I'll let you do that, sir. Look around.
So this is what he was fighting for.
No, it was renovated in 2001. It was a post office prior to occupation of the city hall. So we bought a post office built a new building. We purchased it and then renovated and moved in as city hall.
He couldn't have done that on the website.
There's a historical marker outside. I can't remember the year.
What you said that was 1832?
1840, 42.
The post office was really.
I'm not going to do anything to
No,
this.
you're fine.
Okay, I feel under scrutiny myself.
You're not under scrutiny. I want to make sure you don't need
Okay,
anything.
I'd like. Can I go back to that break room where she invited me to look at it?
Which break room? I'm sorry.
Where the cake is. I'm not going to touch your cake either. I
I'm
promise.
sorry. I don't know where the cake is. Which one are you referring
They
to?
didn't tell you about the cake.
No. I'm sorry. Oh, you mean right here? This is just a kitchenette area.
Yeah. Can I put it up there?
Wow, talk
This
about
is
government
this is a
transparency.
break room, copy room, and
Right.
And they have shared food sometimes in here.
So can I just set it down there and look at it, please?
Not in this space. This is
Oh,
an
that's where I
employee
was
space.
invited to originally, but okay.
Well, no, we've got up
Here.
here at this
No
counter.
problem.
You're welcome to do that.
You failed.
You failed.
Megan McGowan.
Jail cells that were up in the attic. You know, because there was no air conditioners. Part of the punishment, they would put the prisoners up in the attic of the courthouse. Even then, even the courtroom was hot. You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, if that right there doesn't prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, absolutely, that our side is right and that these guys are nothing but troublemaking asshats, what was all that fighting and arguing? Not, yeah, right, I know, they weren't screaming and hollering and acting nuts, but all of that so that he could open the book, zoom in, flip page, zoom in, and that's it. That's all he did. He looked at 2 pages. What's... Come on. I'm inspecting the book to find it. There's nothing. There's nothing. I like what Unclean Hands just said. Guys like this are the reason they have warning labels on mattresses. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Such yeah, they're Tide Pod eaters. Oh man. That was so ridiculous. It's so absolutely stupid. I can't even begin to think about it. Yeah, he had no idea what he was looking at. That's just harassment to town officials. Yeah, that's literally all it is. All right. So anyway, they didn't do anything. They went in there and they complained and complained and complained and complained and complained. They need this book. They need this book. They need this book. They get it. He opens it, looks at it, closes it, and hands it back. Ooh, big fail. Because what? They got him the book he asked for? pointless. So, I'm going to go ahead and next I'm going to play a little bit of, for those of you who didn't see it, I'm going to play a little bit of Mark Stout's video from yesterday, the Frauditors Exposed channel. And that also, he's reacting to a Rogue Nation video where they put out this letter or memo or whatever for Alabama State about how to deal with First Amendment auditors. And he's going to sort of break it down and go over some of the details. And I just thought this was fascinating to see how the states and governments and all that are trying to deal with these idiots. So I want to go ahead and play a little bit of that because I think it's fascinating to see, because the argument that I always make about how, these guys that are trying to give us more freedom and more rights are actually putting the government into a position where they have no choice but to start limiting those to slow these guys down because they do shit like this. That wasn't him legitimately trying to get the information. That was a stunt. Because if it was, then why would he just open the book and then close it and be done with it after all that? It was just a bullshit stunt. It had nothing to do with trying to do anything real. Anyway, check this out. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but the important bits.
I don't know if you can blow it up any bigger. There you go.
So I automatically, something at first glance automatically caught my eye. There is an attorney general's opinion on this matter, and I want to read it.
All right. So, go ahead. Go ahead.
You read it.
Okay. Responding to First Amendment auditor visits. Assure that multiple flyers are posted. That state video recording is not allowed. Ensure that printed copies of the Attorney General's opinion are readily available. Ensure that printed copies of the ADPH visitor policy are available, and ensure that staff are aware of this guidance. If you encounter someone filming in an ADPH facility, inform them that video recording is not allowed. Direct them to the poster that prohibits filming. Ask them to discontinue filming. Provide them a printed copy.
This is what I've been waiting for. This right here. I've been waiting for this from some attorney general in some state somewhere. That's what I've been waiting for. This entire time was for an attorney general to finally give his opinion on this, because I can send memo. I can circulate memo after memo to various government agencies. All right. But that's not really guidance. Okay. It's more of a suggestion. There's really no authority behind it. But when an attorney general says it, okay, that's who government agencies go to for legal guidance. So this is who I've been needing to say it. My memo can only put the idea out there. I then need somebody with authority to then go promote it. Okay. And apparently the attorney general in Alabama has issued an opinion on the constitutionality of First Amendment auditing. So, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm familiar with all the limited public forum cases. So I'm pretty sure what his opinion is going to, the case law, his opinion will be based on, but.
Of the Attorney General's opinion, which they did, we'll go over that. Provide them a printed copy of ADPH workplace visitor policy. I think they may have given us that. I don't know. Do not engage in conversation. Calmly offer any clients in the waiting area an opportunity to be moved to.
But here's the other problem. You see, if the recording persists, notify police. But we already know that a frauditor's chances lie with the police. That's what the frauditor wants, So if we don't educate the police with the employees that work at the Alabama Health Department, then it's not going to matter, because the police are the ones with the authority. All right. People need to hear it from them. And that's why we needed an attorney general opinion because that's the top prosecutor, that's the top law enforcement officer right there in the state. So we know that police come and then sometimes they let the frauditor continue, or they'll tell the government employees that the frauditor has a right.
A sub-waiting area. If the recording persists, notify police. When the police arrive, provide them with a printed copy of the AGO.
This is perfect. Yes, got it. This is there it is. That closes the gap. Yep, because the police are going to have to hear it from somebody that frauditors can't be in there. And it can't be me or my memo, okay? It's going to have to be somebody above them with authority over them, and that's the attorney general. So this is good. So when the police arrive, see, the Department of Health has taken matters into their own hands. They've taken educating the police into their own hands, and that's what you have to do with frauditors, is be proactive, okay? So when the police arrive, the Department of Health employees will provide a copy of the authority, the attorney general's opinion, and the policy, and the health department policy to the police.
And the ADPH workplace visitor policy. If the police have any questions regarding the attorney general's opinion or ADPH visitor policy, or if they say there is nothing that they can do, provide them the telephone number to ADPH legal counsel. And there's
So
another
there's a lawyer on this. I forgot about that part.
Right. So, right away, guys, we've got the attorney general giving bad advice to the health department, and then the health department taking that bad advice and making policy on it.
It's called a limited public forum, you stupid frauditor. Shut up, Rogue Nation. Shut up. This is why I hate you all. Because it's not enough for you to sabotage your own damn selves and your own lives. You just have to go try to convince everybody else to come to drag. You just have to go drag everybody else down with you and convince everyone else to fail with you. That's what I don't like. Stop preaching that you know the law. Stop pretending that you know anything about the law, because you'll sit here and say right here, right now, bad advice, wrong opinion. I know the law. Attorney General doesn't. But then in the very same breath, you'll go and ask these very same people you preach against for help and for guidance on the law. I've seen you do it hundreds of times. So just stop with the facade and the act. Stop acting like you know anything about the law, Rogue Nation. You don't, okay? Limited public forums.
Now, what's shocking to me,
and this is good, because here's how we hold the police responsible. Here's how we hold the police accountable for this. If the police have any questions regarding the attorney general's opinion or the Department of Health policy, or if the police say there is nothing they can do, give the police the telephone number to legal counsel. Okay, what does this say? Go to a lawyer, a government lawyer, not the frauditor. If the police have any questions, don't send them to the frauditor for guidance on the matter. Okay, we don't need anything from a frauditor. All right, we don't need any information from them. We don't need their presence. We don't need anything. So if the police have questions about the constitutionality of frauding, then they need to go talk to this lawyer right here and not the frauditors on scene. Okay, because that's a lot of the problem, is that these police are being told by government employees to trespass the frauditor, and then the frauditor, in the presence of everyone, is there arguing against that, and the police entertain those arguments, and that's the problem. We have to stop entertaining the frauditor. They're not the source of authority. I'm not saying don't ask questions. Okay, so yeah. If you don't know something, learn. But you don't learn it from a frauditor. You go to the source of authority. And in this case, that's the Department of Health legal counsel.
Yep.
Okay? Don't listen to frauditors when they say you can't do this, you can't do that. They don't know what they're talking about.
No, they don't.
really, is the fact that they seem to get all these memos that go against our rights. But when a memo comes out that respects our right. No one read those memos.
There is no memo. I read your dumb Department of Justice memo, and all that does is say that individuals have the right to film from traditionally public places. We already know that right exists, Rogue. We're not talking about streets, sidewalks, plazas, and parks. We're talking about limited public forums.
That's something that I brought up in the video I posted yesterday, because the Frauditor, it was New York State audit, right? He was doing a post office audit, and he kept quoting that memo to the post office. And I went and I read the memo, and it's like, yeah, it basically reinforces our argument that Poster 7 says. But I mean, it's applying it not just to post offices, but it's the exact same wording, because it's dealing with the traditional public forums versus the limited public forum. It's the same thing. And you need permission to film in certain areas, certain things. Can you walk into a lobby and do whatever you want? Yeah. Well, not literally, because you're not going to, take a poop on the floor, right? But the point is, it just agrees with everything that we're saying, and use that as a shield to say, look, this memo proves we can do this. But the memo says the same thing that we're saying. No, you can't do it. Like, that's the problem with all of these guys, whether it's the frauditors or the sovereign citizens or the Moors or whatever. It's always the same thing. Poster 7 is a perfect example, because they always take that first two sentences that says you're allowed to film, blah, 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 and then ignore everything else, which explains that filming is acceptable.
So yeah, all right, so that's the
this is
page
amazing.
on if
This
a
is
First
amazing.
Amendment auditor comes into the health department in Alabama. And then I'm going to let Rights go ahead.
That's amazing. This is the best news. I'm going out to celebrate at this point. Keith Hutchins, thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Hey, LePreux, thank you, LePreux, for everything you do for this channel. Forgiving Jerry, what's up? Mo Army, Warriors Rage, Rebel at Heart. Andrew M, Norfolk Southern Pokey. Tomorrow. Billiard Nation, Catmandu. Nikki Red, how are you? Keith Hutchins, C. Allen, Potluck, Strangier, Captain Happy, Eileen, Red Racer, what's up? Tani, how are you?
Anyway, while he's saying hello to his people, let me say hi to my people. Nikki Red, welcome. Good to see you.
JP, what's up, JP?
Let's see. Is there anyone else I missed?
Internet God.
Josiah.
What's up, Internet
David
God?
Grillo Jr., as
Kevin,
always.
what's up, Kevin? Okay.
Hi, Kiss. What's up? Hope you're feeling good.
Captain Rune said Rogue Nation is just mad because even auditors don't respect him. Yeah, that's right. Good point. Because I know I'm a rehabilitated and reformed former frauditor. I know I don't like him. This has got to be the best news of the night. And folks, what's up, Chris Guitars? Thank you, bro. I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many memos I've sent to Alabama and the Department of Health. And I'll tell you why I sent them. I sent them because of Rogue Nation. All right. I sent them because he has the Metz v. Bridges case. There's another Alabama case. He had some Alabama cases. I sent memos to government employees.
All right. So I wanted to say something about that too. Like, Sam, I am, what's up? A lot of this stuff is when he talks about like him sending all these memos and doing all this stuff that he does, that goes back to what I was saying, I think last week on one of my streams. Part of the big problem, Cat Woo, what's up? a big part of the problem with these guys is that what ends up happening very often, all too often, is that they come in contact with employees of places or cops or lawyers or judges that don't know anything about this whole First Amendment audit fad. They don't know what these people are or what they're doing. So when they say, oh, well, I'm just taking pictures, it's like, oh, well, and they don't know what, because they don't understand that this is what these people do. I just covered a court case for Good Citizen News last week where, he was hooping and hollering and making a big deal out of the fact that he won his court case. And the video was titled, "Oh, I won in court." But if you watch the court case, he didn't win. The judge just moved it to a grand jury. That he didn't say you win. He said, now let somebody else look at it because I'm not in a position to decide this case. Well, why did that happen? Because the video that he got arrested is the evidence, right? But his entire catalog and his entire history of this is what he does wasn't, which, again, I get it. It makes sense. If I'm arrested for shoplifting, they're not going to say, oh, well, this guy did all this other. I mean, if I had a criminal record, of course, they could bring it up, right? But the point is, whether they're trying to prove whether or not I shoplifted, showing they're not even going to look at evidence for something else that I haven't been tried or convicted for, just to show that that's what I do. So in other words, it makes sense. Gamer88, what's up? It makes sense that they're only going to look at the video where he got arrested as the evidence. But if they did see the entire history of what this guy does, and that he wasn't just somebody who happened to pull out his camera and then all of a sudden got arrested, which is how they build their false narrative, how they build their story. The judges, the lawyers, the cops, these people, they don't know that this is what these people do. And that's why Mark Stout is talking about how he's sending all these memos, because he's trying to say, hey, look, this isn't just a one-time thing where this guy happened to have a camera like he's trying to sell it to you. Look at this dude's channel. He's got hundreds of videos where he does this. This is what he does. They go around, go into these places, cause a bunch of trouble for no reason, and then call it a fail and then post it on YouTube. And they're trying to get paid. Obviously, they don't care. They don't realize that they're baiting on purpose. Thank you, Leland. And welcome, Leland Squirrels. Good to see you. They don't know about this whole movement and that it even exists. So they don't know how to deal with it. So that's why Mark's memos become important, because he's trying to let them know, hey, look, when you run into these guys, this is their thing. This isn't just one guy that happens to have a camera in this one particular situation. No, they purposely go out of their way to put themselves in these situations for YouTube clout. Bunch of nonsensical crapola. Poop.
All right. So it's good to see all stuff finally working, coming around and catching up to itself, and working itself into the mix, because this is all that we needed. And what Rogue just says, or why do they always why do they respect these memos and not the ones that he invokes? This is perfect. Now all we have to do is replicate this everywhere. We just have to take this and expand it out. All right. Expand it outward.
Yes.
And you know what?
What?
Yeah, this is really working. This is really working, people. It really is. This is wow. Salacious. What's up, Salacious?
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Emma, how are you, Emma?
What's funny is that when for those of you who saw my intro today, my song "Frivolous Lawsuit," I originally wrote that making fun of him when he was a frauditor, but now that he's switched over to the light, it's pretty good. He's doing a good job, I think. I like the way he does his stuff nowadays. Something that has nothing to do with idiots, that I wanted to ask you guys about, because I've been thinking about it. If you look down here, you'll see my scroll. And originally I had all of my members on the scroll, but recently, thanks to Salacious and Peck, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Handing out free memberships and stuff. I realized when I went to expand it today, I now I have enough members that I maxed out the text. I can't list them all on the scroll. So now I'm thinking, I don't want to leave people out. So do you guys have any thoughts on maybe something I should have it say different? Like, I don't know, or just get rid of the scroll altogether. I don't know. Because like I said, I don't want to leave anybody out, but at the same time, I don't want to not acknowledge people. I don't know. It's interesting. Let's see. Let's get the chat all green. That's right. Get all the members in the house. Nothing but members in my morning stream. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Where am I, Leland? That's what I'm saying. I maxed it out. I can't fit any more text in the scroll. So I'm trying to figure out how can I acknowledge everybody when I don't have add to the opening credits. Well, and I do have, that might be a good idea, like for my live streams. I know on my regular shows, my ending credits, I always have the full list, but that's, I'm making that video. I have control over how much text I use, but for this, they limit my characters, and I'm maxed out. But anyway, that's what it's not easy being green. Yes. Don't include the gifted ones. Yeah. Stanley Hayes, that's another one saying basically put it in the opening credits. How about don't acknowledge anybody? Well, that's it. Either acknowledge everybody or nobody, right? Yeah, David Perillo Jr. got gifted one, so he's on the list now. Well, whatever. I'll figure something out. I'll work on it. I was just wondering how you guys felt about it. Bless all the glory. Clarence Jackson, what's up? Good to see you. The Moorish Revolution is in full swing. Get a mod to pull out people and put them on screen. Yeah, I'm not at that point yet. Eventually. Luckily, that's one of the things. Like, of course, I want this channel to grow, and of course, I want, like I said, my ultimate goal is to be able to just do this for a living, like make YouTube my full-time job. But in the meantime, as I'm trying to build up, it's kind of nice that I don't have an insane amount of people, because you go into a Team Skeptic live or something like that, and you can't even read the chat. It's going by so fast because there's so many people in there. I like the fact that I can actually keep up, and just hang out with you guys and chill. So it's, I don't know. Well, it's a balancing act sometimes. So, before we get into the next video, I want to show you guys something. I know that I showed this the other day, but I was still working on it, and now I want you to see, because it is done. I've finished my cards, and I want to show you guys the whole set now. There we go. I don't know how that looks to you guys, but I got these are the good guy cards. I got heroes and idiots. These are the hero cards. I got unclean hands. I got good cops. I got Schrodinger. I got troll. I got Mark Stout. I got me. I got vilified here. I got kick. Another guy that was just a real smart ass to a frauditor, called him out. Right, commentator, auditor. Here we got Schrodinger, a couple different Schrodinger power up cards. We got my artwork card. We got this guy for giving. Her. This is Well, here, wait a minute. Let me go back to the beginning. Would you guys be interested in me just going over one at a time and showing them so you can see what they're all about? Because, like I said, I want to get to a point where you guys can actually like physically get these in your hands. Yeah, number one. That's right. Card number one on the hero cards. Unclean hands, common hero. Handlebar mustache is his power. A mere glimpse upon these marvelous whiskers cause fear and disdain within the hearts of any frauditor. Those hands didn't get dirty playing with stuffed animals, punk. And then this is number two. This is this cop here. Common hero, Slick Cop. Hey, Chris. This cop referred to DMA by his real name, Chris, and it almost gave DNA an aneurysm. And then there's this guy who gave SGV a hard time. Cool Cop. Ain't his first rodeo. Cool as a cucumber in a bowl of hot sauce, this cop matched SGV beat for beat when SGV tried to fraud-splain him. And then, of course, this is the big one, the rarest card, the ultimate hero card for Schrodinger, the Big Cat. The most powerful card ever created, invincible, unassailable, more powerful than you could possibly imagine, unparalleled, vanquisher of stupidity. And both his attack and his defense are infinite. And let's see. What else we got? Standard playing card decks. Yes, Alacius, I invented my own card game for these guys, and I just thought it'd be fun. And then here we have 15 defense, 20 offense, common hero, frauditor troll. In today's video, new school frauditor exposer troll hit the scene like a boss. His sharp wit and engaging humor immediately disarm any would-be frauditor with ease. And then I got this one. Common hero, frauditors exposed. His attack is called G-Check. Formerly a frauditor called Legalized Drugs, Mark Stout is now a prominent anti-frauditor who brings an insider perspective to rational legal arguments. And then this guy, I don't know who this dude is. Common hero, Hezokuai Jenkins. His power is called Schrodinger's Legacy. Author of the Frauditor's Handbook, Hezokuai came into prominence after being shouted out by Schrodinger's cat. His power derives from Schrodinger's legacy. Ultra rare. Yep. Let's see. What else we got? Vilified Freedom. 25 offense, 45 or 25 defense, 45 offense. Common hero, Vilified Freedom. His power is called Anti-Jackwagon. He'll pray with you and he'll stay with you. And if you decide to jackwagon it up, he'll fold you up. I showed that to him the other day. He loved it. And then here we got Kick. Common hero, keeping it criminal. Be good to each other. Old school debunker and overall good dude, never fails to make me laugh at stupid. Hashtag Kick Rocks. So that's good stuff. Let's see. Are you guys digging me going through these, or do you want to just move on to something else? Because I like these, man. I put a lot of work into this. Let's see. Uncommon hero card, random veteran, like a boss. Quote, if you don't live on this street, take your little First Amendment audit and your happy ass off the effing street. That's right. I love that guy. And then here we got common hero, commentator, auditor, power words. I can't fix stupid, but I could definitely point and laugh at it. And then here's another Schrodinger card. That first Schrodinger card, the rare one, is called Big Cat. So this is the actual Schrodinger's cat card. Legendary hero, 50 and 60. Truth bomb. You have to lie to fraud it. The sheer power of this nugget of truth is enough to bring any frauditor to their knees. And then here's another one. This is Schrodinger's avatar card. It's called Because Reasons. Unwittingly humbled by the power of the cat's commanding voice, this simple two-word phrase is a mic drop moment, and the idiots don't even know it until the damage is already done. Man. Simone's in the house. What's up? Oh, thank you, Unclean Hands. Thank you. These are cool. All right. Here, I'll keep going. Then I got this here. Let's see. This is a utility card. 60 defense, no offense. Hezokai's artwork. When played, this card incapacitates the idiot for one turn. Incapable of comprehending anything more complicated than a cookie, the frauditor brain malfunctions completely in the face of anything outside of their echo chamber comfort zone. And then this next card, I like this one. Legendary hero card. This guy. For those of you who didn't see the video, this guy gets right in Amagansett Press's face. And Amagansett Press is like, what are you going to do? And he's like, I just want a hug. So his attack is called, I just want a hug. I can't prove it, but I think this guy actually made Amagansett Press literally crap his pants. And then I got this card is a common hero according to Asia. Delete De Castro. Don't be fooled by that kind-hearted, welcoming accent. This wonderful lady will go full-on succubus on an idiot in a second flat. And then I got my common hero, B2 Life Explained, expert moderator. Absolutely adept at moderating panel discussions. He completely demolishes frauditors by allowing them to talk themselves into a bottomless pit. Giving the frauditors too much credit. They can't comprehend cookies. Right? Let's see. What else do I got? I got Blue Bear. Common hero card. Blue Bear. Sergeant Blue Bear. He is a cop. Shut your mouth, idiot. He knows, you don't. And then I skipped Blackheart Knight. Corrosive commentary. Firmly wielded sarcastic commentary dissolves idiots like hydrochloric acid. Anyway, so those are the good guy cards. There's a lot of them. I got 55 good guy cards or hero cards. But here, let's take a look, because I've showed these before, but let's take a better look at the idiot cards, because I haven't really gone into too much detail about what they're all about with you guys before. Let's see. Lionel, no. Amagansett Press kind of disappeared for a while, and we haven't seen him, so good. That is fine with me. All right, here are my idiot cards. Again, there's 55 each, 55 hero and 55 idiot. First one, legendary idiot, auditing the USA. His power is called massive body odor. This smelly serial attack disorients the victim, causing damage through the nasal cavity. Number 2, common idiots, auditing America. His attack is called Third Amendment. By questioning people about an antiquated constitutional amendment, this team of idiots causes irreversible brain damage to their victims. Oh. And then here we have SGV, common idiot, SGV News. He's got 2 attacks. One is a debuff called Shanduli. Incoherent, racist, fake Middle Eastern accent disorients and confuses his victims. Pepper spray, ranged attack, causes temporary blindness. That's a standard attack that a lot of them get. Let's see, and then we got Rights Crispy, Audit Them, Tyrant Slayer Studios. There's a bunch. Here's Mark Stout when he was a bad guy. Former idiot card. Legalized drugs. I'm taking both. Mark Stout is a former frauditor who thought he was going to destroy Schrodinger's cat. He has moved to the good side now. See the Frauditor's Exposed Hero card. So that's it. I didn't want to lay too much into him because he's turned good. Let's see. And then I got Long Island Audit. Uncommon Idiot. I'm a journalist. No, you're not. You're an idiot. There are cameras all over. Security cameras are not the same, Nimrod. Oh, look, I got like a couple of chili cards. This one is called, it's a utility card called Transparency. Playing the Transparency card gives your team the advantage of an Orwellian surveillance state. Other player must show you their cards. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Got a Josh Abrams card. I got Poliotis and his old lady. I got him against a press card. Uncommon Idiot, Amagansett Press. Time and temperature check is a debuff used before each audit to invoke the journalism shield. And then pepper spray. Standard rage attack used mostly on old women. Let's see what else I got. NC Tyrant Hunter, Furry Potato. Oh, this is a good one. Legendary utility card. The magic words. There is no expectation of privacy in public. When this card is played, all rules of the game become null and void for your team for one turn. Here's another Glenn Serio card. This one is called Sweep the Leg. Oops. Flip a coin. If heads, Glenn misses the attack. If tails, Glenn actually manages to injure himself. And then there's another one. This is a utility card called Glenn Serio's Butt. Upon playing this card, everyone who could see it will immediately burst into projectile vomiting, giving you the opportunity to look at their cards while they're busy. This card also has the additional benefit of causing night terrors. So those are some examples of the cards that I made that, like I said, at this point now, it's just a matter of figuring out with you guys how I can actually get them in your hands. I'd love to, because it's ready now. All I have to do is hit the button and then I'll get them in the mail and then I could, pass them out to you guys. When I originally showed the cards and was talking about them, I was saying I wanted to figure out a way that I can share them with you guys, physically get you copies. And I was thinking about, should I sell them in boxes of the whole set, all 110 cards, or should I sell booster packs? And then I realized I'm going to do both. It's going to depend on you. All right. So if, and here, I'll put my email in here. Hezokuai@gmail.com. All right. So if any of you guys are interested in any of the cards, unclean, absolutely drop me a email. Here's the thing. I could just, like the website I was just showing you, I could just set that up as part of my shop, in my merch store or whatever. The problem is, to be perfectly honest with you guys, as far as the idiot cards go, especially seeing how Chili's going after everybody with these copyright strikes and stuff, I don't want to just make a public where anyone could order them, because then I'm risking it's ironic because their whole gig is using other people's images without those people's permission. But there are technicalities where, because it's a video and they're out in public, but actually physically selling cards that have their picture on it, that might be something that someone might want to fight with me about. So that's why I don't want to just add it to my shop and you could order it directly. You come to me in an email, let me know what you want to do, and then I'll set it up, and we'll figure out how we're going to take care of everything to get it done. That way I don't have to worry about any potential negative side effects from idiots. Yeah, but I mean, if hey, that's their problem. The whole point of it when it first started, what happened was I just wanted to do something for these. Okay, so it was this whole idea of like Pokemon, because in the way that we go after frauditors or whatever, um, they're always asking for name and badge numbers, right? Like hunting Pokemon, they're hunting name and badge numbers. And that was the joke. And I was thinking, like with Pokemon cards, like something like that. And originally I was just gonna like make a couple cards like that, like as a joke. But as I started doing it, I started building more and more and more and more until it got to a point where it's like, whoa, wait a minute, this is great. I ended up inventing this entire card game, Heroes versus Idiots, and well, you just saw what it is. Free for the price of a donation, right? The legalities of it never crossed my mind. That's the thing, Salacious. Like I said, I could just make it available and tell you guys where to go to get it, but then I risk potential. I don't expect anything bad to happen because of it, but again, knowing how these idiots are and how they love to do these false copyright claims on YouTube videos, who knows what they might do about the cards. So I just want to, keep it in the family, as it were, and make it so that it's not anything bad. But yeah, the chili card would be one people would want to see, though. Yeah, I got like 3 chili cards. But like I said, anyone who's interested in that, drop me an email and we'll see what we can do to work out. Obviously, Unclean Hands is going to get a full set. Another thing that I want to do is I want to get like if you any of you actually ever did do like actual card game stuff, they always have those special edition, like extremely rare foil cards and stuff. I want to make 2. Okay. I want to make 3 foil cards of my big Schrodinger's Cat Ultimate Legend card, and only make 3 copies that exist in the world. 1 for Mrs. Cat, 1 for AMG, and 1 that I'm going to keep because I made it. Obviously, I wouldn't ask them to pay for it. I would just give it to them. Yeah, holo cards, exactly. Yeah, they're all public figures now. I'm using images that they posted of themselves on the internet, right? Oh, there you go. You buy 1 Hezokuai card for $50, and then I throw in 100 other cards for free. There you go. I'm only selling mine. That's a cool way to look at it. Whatever. I'll figure out the specific details of it. But in the meantime, because we're gonna have Unclean Hands new video is gonna premiere soon, so I'm gonna want to wrap it up before that so we can watch that. Ham Banana, yes. Ham Banana is another one who he was actually on here before when I was first talking about the cards, and he approves, and he's definitely in there. And I was just saying that the cards are ready now, so it's just a matter of figuring out how to handle, physically getting you guys copies in your hands and how you want to do it. So I was saying, drop me some emails because I don't think that there's any legal issues involved with them, but like I said, no, not knowing how these frauditors love to do their copyright strikes, and like Chile de Castro with all of his court things and all this nonsense, that I don't want to do anything that's going to make it where it's like they might have something that they can go after me for. Your premiere's in an hour. Oh yeah, 9:30 my time. Okay. Yeah, but still, it is what it is. And I wanted to share. Do I have PayPal? Yes. I've been working on something with my PayPal. Here's the problem. My PayPal is old, and I set it up under my real name, so that's why I didn't put it on my page, because everything's listed under my name. So I don't know if I should start a new one with this as my display name, or if I could go in and change it. I tried to change it before, but it was, I don't know. I don't really use PayPal that much. Yes, that was a garbage truck pack. So yeah, that would be, well, that'd be the perfect way to do it. Either that, or I guess Venmo. I don't know. Something like that. A Cash App. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Of course, unclean for you if I'd give you my info, because, I know I can trust you. So we'll see. But anyway, the next thing I wanted to show, just because I love the way the cop handles this. This is actually, what is this? This is a Frauditor troll video. He posted it 7 hours ago. So is it Alan Newcastle? No, that's not my real name. I have a bunch of different characters that I use for different things. Alan Newcastle is, it's funny because the way I came up with that name is my middle name and the name of the street I grew up on as a kid. So Newcastle was the name of the street, and Alan's my middle name. So Alan Newcastle. PayPal would work. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and work on that and see what I can do, because I think, like, I really think that these, I don't know, man. I think they're great. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna watch this video from Frauditor Troll that he put out. I guess technically last night. It was 7 hours ago. And I wanted to show it because this frauditor gets roasted by this cop, and it's beautiful. And it's great. Dogs to the groomer. All right, Sam, I am. Have a good time. So let's get this in here. And watch this video together, because I thought this was great the way the cop handled this guy. And again, this is from Troll.
Can I get your card?
Sorry?
Your card?
Your card? 1 second. Officer Guzman. Jumper 15614.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You okay?
Are you? You need an ambulance? Are you intoxicated? You sure?
Oh no, don't tell me David is going to try to do the script flip, because it is so not funny already, but he's going to make it even less funny. There's one characteristics. If there's one adjective that could describe David,
Troll
it would
left
be
that
creepy.
mistake in there.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Do I have weapons?
Yeah, that you're not supposed to have? Anything in your pockets that could poke or prick me?
No.
Okay. What is he looking at?
It's checking your safety. He's doing a documentary, I'm assuming, or something.
Okay.
Why? Why you being nosy?
What's up?
Why you being nosy?
I don't know why you being nosy.
I'm checking up on my government workers, which is my right, and
Under which
I'm
amendment?
obligated to.
Under which amendment?
It's my duty as an American citizen
Which
to check
amendment
up on
gives you
my
that
government workers.
What's that?
You tell me.
I'm asking the question.
Which amendments am I
Bro, you
practicing right now?
unmumble your mouth before you come over here.
Take your shades off in the building. There's no sun in there. Hot shot.
You serious? Really? That's the best thing he could come up with? Take your shades off? Oh boy. And the roasting has just started. This officer in the red shirt is going to have a blast with David today.
You don't even know what he's talking about. He's just fucking asking stupid questions. What amendment is it for me to check up on my government employees? It's not under any amendment. It's our fucking duty as American citizens to check up on you guys. He's a hotshot. Oh, you took your glasses off. That's good. You can take suggestions.
Listen, we got an active crime scene. You can videotape. We got to go over there.
Put tape up.
What's up?
You got to put tape.
You got to go over this side. You block in the staircase. You have to go this way. We have crime victims coming in.
How's the public supposed
We
to
have
know
crime
that you
victims
got a
coming
crime
in. You
scene?
can't be videotaping. That's intimidating to them. You can go stand over there. You can't have a camera in the face. We're walking a crime victim in.
He literally just said I can't record from the public sidewalk. Is that what you're saying?
You got to go over there. We have a crime victim coming in. You can't be videotaping a random civilian coming in to make a report. That's intimidating to them. You have to go over there.
So-
You can't re-victimize the victim.
I'm not victimizing nobody.
Yes, you are. You can
How?
go over there. When they're inside, you can come back over here and do whatever it is you're doing.
How am I victimizing the victim?
Because they don't want to be videotaped coming in to make a police
So
report.
protect their identity. I'm in public on the sidewalk. You can't turn photography into a crime at all.
Well, this one, just don't block.
You know what?
No, you can't videotape this person coming in.
I could.
No, you can't.
It's up to you to protect their identity, not up to me to protect their identity. I'm in public on the public sidewalk. So put a hood over their head. That's your job.
No,
Not
they're
my
under
job.
no obligation to be masked because
And
you're
I'm
over
not-
here and you're
you have
intimidating
no
them.
authority over me,
Why
sir.
are you antagonizing this person? What do they do to you?
You have no authority over me. I'm on the public sidewalk.
Why are
exercising
you
my
you
rights.
antagonizing this person?
You see how he went inside, then his ego came up. Then he has to come out here and try to exert some authority over me. You see
No,
that, right?
I'm trying to help out this
No,
person
that's
that got
exactly
robbed,
right.
and you're making it difficult for me to do that.
So protect their identity.
I don't have to do
Under
that.
me.
David is truly the scum of the earth. All he has to do is just turn away his camera for 5 seconds so they can walk the victim in. But of course he won't do that because he want to have the last word because it makes him feel powerful. And that's why these frauditors give themselves these self-appointed titles. In real life, they're losers, underaccomplished, and they can't do anything good with their lives. Their family probably doesn't like them much. So that's why they try to feel powerful by doing these First Amendment fraudits. And all it is a pathetic attempt at trying to have a little bit of control over other people.
Media. I'm
You're
on
the
the
media for
sidewalk.
what publication?
None of your business.
If
That's the
you're
name of
claiming
my
media-
company. None of your business, Inc.
If you're claiming media, you're supposed to present credentials.
I thought you knew about the amendments. What happened?
Yeah, that is freedom of the press, but you're supposed to present
Exactly.
credentials.
Exactly. So what
So what's your
agency?
credentials then?
What agency hands out credentials? Please tell me.
DCPI,
Yeah. What's that stand for?
Deputy Commissioner of Public Information.
Oh, he hands out freedom of the press credentials.
Yes.
I don't need credentials.
Okay.
You have credentials for your freedom of speech?
Yes, I do.
Where's your credentials for freedom of speech? Do you need credentials for freedom of speech? No, right?
I'm just doing.
Why would I need credentials for freedom of press? And let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When a good officer, you seem like a good officer, right? You seem educated. I don't know how long you've been on the force. When you see another officer doing bad, you don't put them in their place? I know it's a stigma, no snitching on the cops. You can arrest
Not
other
necessarily.
cops.
If he's doing something wrong,
But
and
you see
know,
him. But you
you're
see
gonna
him
stop
trying to
him.
exert authority that he has. I'm on the public sidewalk.
Well, he was just questioning you. I mean,
First of all, he came this close to me trying to intimidate me. I know you guys are taught intimidation factors. Maybe you're not taught intimidated. Maybe it just comes natural
yeah,
to try to intimidate the public.
maybe.
Clearly, I know my rights. Clearly, I came here to check up on you guys. Make sure you know my rights. Make sure you honoring your oath that you took to protect my rights.
Yeah.
So why is he trying to violate my rights? I'm on a public sidewalk. I can't go inside and record no victims, but I can record whatever.
So you guys must be doing something well, because all this roasting of him saying honoring your oath, it worked, because now he's trying to fix it. It's not quite there yet, but one day you'll get there, David.
Honoring your oath
Yeah.
that I can see from public. I'm on a public sidewalk.
But maybe somebody's doing the report, comes in and say, "Oh, that's weird."
You can't stop the people from recording on a public sidewalk. You can't turn photography into a crime.
That's why I'm letting you record.
Exactly. You're not letting me. The Constitution is allowing me to exercise my rights because we're in a free country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're not letting me. I'm allowing. You're not violating my rights.
I'm not. True.
So, but you're not letting me. I'm exercising my rights. I'm free to.
How's your
So I'm grateful.
Good.
It's beautiful. God is good.
Amazing.
So when you see him doing that and trying to exert power over me, you tell me, yo, stop. Why don't you tell him to stop? You're a good officer. If you see his ego come out of
I don't really
nowhere.
think he was like really violating your rights in a sense.
He's unintentionally, maybe unintentionally, maybe that's not. You know the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
I mean,
They say.
So they say. We don't know how
The
actually
road to stupid is paved with
I think you
fraud.
create your own hell.
pretty much.
I've seen some movies. There's a lot of movies. I love movies.
Okay. Well,
There's a movie with Robin Williams. I think his wife passed away, and then I guess he passed away. Basically, the movie is saying like how you feel while you're alive. Let's say you pass away and you filled with guilt and fear, then your afterlife is going to be like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if you die happy and with love, then your afterlife is going to be filled with love and peacefulness.
Yeah.
That's just one theory, but we never know until we get there. You know what I mean?
Nobody's been no cause.
So while Good Guy Audit is philosophizing with this officer, thinking about his afterlife, there is a very real baby mama at home taking care of 2 kids from David, and he is not helping her pay any bills. She is working full time and she has to take care of the kids by herself because he's out here acting like a jackass. So, David, if you're listening, stop thinking about the afterlife that much. You have a lot of things to fix in this life.
But through meditation and prayer, and I'm not saying prayer like as in a religious sense. I'm saying prayer as in
you manifest your own peace.
yeah, and you discover what it is that you're meant to discover. You know what I mean? I believe everybody's on their own spiritual journey. Some people are lost.
Yeah.
Like you.
But that's their journey too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just came, check up on you guys, check up on the cars. A lot of you guys have. How does that work? You guys change the tires for the winter? Because all your tires seem to be good.
We do have a division that takes care of the vehicles themselves.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Because the winter's coming up. Do you guys get snow tires or they all? I see you got some assurance, some Goodyear assurance on. Those are all seasons, which is good. So I guess you guys just go all season, all year round.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, just make sure the treads is good.
I'm not the car guy, but
It snows a lot in New York, and you don't want to be sliding all over the road.
Yeah.
I know you guys love officer safety, so
What's up, Debo's Nation?
you got to take that into account. It's a little better.
what's it going, Cap?
What's up, Captain?
What's up?
How are you?
No, this isn't.
Your name is not Angel?
What's your name?
Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
What's your name?
Guy's just like a.
I don't answer questions.
It's not him.
Damn, you a white shirt and that's how you express yourself in front of the public?
Yeah.
I mean, I think what you're doing.
Your haircut is annoying. You don't see me
Very annoying.
talking shit. So me exercising my rights and checking up on my government is annoying? Damn. And that's your leader?
The captain took one good look at David and said, yep, that's just an annoying person. Just a cloud-chasing idiot trying to make a shitty YouTube video. He can see right through your game.
No wonder
I'm
you.
my own leader.
No wonder that's how you act. Look who you're under.
Okay.
Why'd you
can't
take
block
the
stairs.
job? I'm not. Look. Why'd you take the
You
job?
can't stand between this line.
Of course I can. If somebody wants to pass, I'll move out the way.
If
I'm
you're
not
obstructing,
blocking
you're
it.
gonna see summons. You
You're
can't
obstructing
the
it right
doorway.
now. You're obstructing it right
This is
now.
my post.
Okay, anyways. Why did you take the job?
What's that?
Why
To
did you
help
take
property
the job?
victims, unlike you, who wants to fucking victimize them further. That's why.
You came You took the job specifically to help robbery victims?
Yes, especially help robbery victims.
That's
That's
really
why.
specific.
And you're further victimizing them by making them scared to come in the precinct.
I'm just exercising
Because
my
you want
rights
to come here
peacefully.
dressed like a fucking ninja and scare them from coming inside. That's why.
Look at
Be
you.
a man and take your mask off.
Look at the way you behave.
I'm behaving fine.
I can imagine how you treat people once they're arrested. You probably beat the shit out of them, right?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
What's more important, police safety or public safety?
Public safety, but you're hurting the public safety.
Not at all.
You're not hurting my safety. I'm not scared of you.
You don't have to be scared. I'm not here to intimidate nobody.
You're intimidating all the people that are scared to come in right now because you're here dressed like Storm Shadow.
So I'm very familiar with superhero stuff, but Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joe series I've never seen before, but it turns out he looks like this. And yeah, that's probably what Good Guy Audits is going for, that type of intimidation outfit. But you have to take away all that muscle, because Good Guy Audits is not even close to that.
I don't have the right. I don't have the Fourth Amendment. The right to be secure in my face and my documents.
That's the Fourth Amendment?
Yeah.
What's the Fourth Amendment?
I just told you.
That's not the Fourth
The right to be
Amendment.
secure in our documents and our information,
No,
our
it's not.
privacy.
Negative.
I don't have to show my face
What'd
in
you
public.
get in the U.S. History Regents? A 20?
No, I dropped out of high school.
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Like you.
Yeah, I can tell.
What you learn in training? You obviously didn't learn de-escalation.
Bill of Rights.
You obviously, all right. So which amendments I'm practicing? You couldn't even answer that. Get back to work, bro. Stop being a fucking dick. You were nice. I appreciate you, but don't be like him, bro. You know what it is? People join the force.
And just like that, his video cuts mid-sentence. Maybe he ran out of battery. Maybe what happened next didn't fit his narrative. I guess we'll never know. Anyways, he got roasted real good. But, it's another loss for David, another embarrassing encounter. But the people that are really losing is his family. Because instead of working, he's out here acting like a complete clown. So, David, I know you watch these videos. It's time to get your life together, man. You must be almost in your 30s or in your 30s. It's time to stop fucking around. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the videos. We'll see you on the next one.
All right. So I wanted to show that because I think that's a great example of how these guys are pushing it way too hard, right? I mean, it's one thing, again, and it's bad enough to say, oh, well, you're a cop, so I'm going to film you whether you like it or not. But when they say, hey, we got somebody who's a victim who wants to come in here, and how can you not understand that a victim who's reporting somebody doesn't want their face plastered all over the internet so that somebody might be able to find them, right? Like, how can you not get that? And so the cop just doesn't want him to film that, and he refuses to stop filming because, well, I have the right to film. It's like, yeah, but I'm just telling you, this person's got to come in here. They don't want their face plastered all over the internet. Just please don't do that. No, I'm going to do what I want because I'm a frauditor and I'm full of crap and I hate everybody, so screw you. Like, they're scumbags. They're absolute pieces of garbage and they're nonsensical. I think if Ham Banana's still here, I think you were asking earlier about the Jeremy DeWitt deal. We talked about that a little bit, but in about a little over half an hour, 45 minutes, Unclean Hands has a video about Jeremy DeWitt that's going to drop. So we're all going to watch that. And Vinoy, what's up? Judy Johansson, what's up? Blue Vaughn, yeah. Anyone else I didn't say hello to? Let's see. They should have grabbed the umbrella from him. Yeah, Debo Station, what's up? Brian Showman, The World According to Garp. That movie was, what's that dude's name? He was in, The World According to Garp was a good movie. Donna Ray, what's up? Blue Vaughn, Christopher O'Connor, Pack, Lunar Knights, Chris Jackson. Always see, sometimes I forget who I said hello to and who I didn't yet, especially because I love you guys so much, but I always get the same people, which is beautiful. That's one of the reasons I love you guys, because you're always here for me. But sometimes when I'm looking at the names, because every day it's always the same names, I'm like, did I say hi to him already today, or was that yesterday? NCR News Network, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you. So yeah, those are the main things I wanted to cover today. And again, for anyone who joined us after, I'll pull it up again just to show you what we're talking about here. I finally finished putting together my card set that I created for Heroes versus Idiots, the Hero versus Idiot game. And I made these playing cards. Julie Weaver, what's up? And they are now ready to go just in time for the holidays. If anybody wants a set, there's different ways that I could put them together. There's 110 cards in total. And we got Unclean Hands, we got me, we got Vilified Freedom, we got Schrodinger's Cat, we got Kick. I want to scroll down on here. Yeah. According to Asia, Blue Bear, we got Dog Detective, Debos Nation, Frauditor News Network, we got Ragical, we got Script Cat, we got Team Skeptic, A Marvel Girl, Van Balian, Tones Overthinks It, Artie's Corporate Fiction, Hank's Corner, we got K-Far, we got Irish Demon, Triggered Limey. I got a whole bunch of them here. I got Miss Mandy. I got this idiot. He's not here today, Uncle Artie. We got a P. Barnes card. I got everything in here. Ironton Auditors in there. So if anyone's interested in those, and I got a P. Barnes card right here. I just said it. Here, where is it? I'll pull it up for you. Let you take a look at it. Epic Legendary, 50 defense, 15,000 offense. P. Barnes, his attack is called Taser Daddy. Idiot, quote, you're blocking my freedom of movement. P. Barnes, quote, I am. Idiot, sovereign citizen word salad. P. Barnes, that's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in. Again, if anybody is actually interested in checking these out, drop me an email and we'll figure out what we could do to actually get you some of these physically in your hands. They're all ready to go. It's just a matter of, figuring out what we want to do and how we want to do it for you guys to actually get them, get your hands on them. My email address again is, let's see, I'll put it in the chat again. Hezokuai at gmail.com. So if you're interested in getting like a full set or a pack, there's 55 cards in the hero deck and 55 in the idiot deck. So if you want just one or the other, or if you just want maybe a booster pack or certain cards or whatever, we can figure it out. So email me, let me know if you're interested. Again, at Heroes and Zeros. Well, I decided to go with Heroes and Idiots. I was thinking Heroes and Zeros, but how much would they be? Well, that's the thing, NCR. It depends on what you want. If you want a full set, the base price for me, just for the cards themselves, would be like $30. But then shipping and then packaging and whatever, because that's just cards. Like I would get a bag of cards in the mail. So it all depends on what you want. I'm thinking like $50 for a set and maybe like $5 or $10 per booster packs. But it all depends, because if I want it packaged all fancy and stuff for you guys, then I have to pay extra for the fancy packaging as opposed to just getting cards in plastic wrap. So that's why I say email me and let me know what you want, what you're interested in, and then we can talk about what I would have to do to get the stuff out to you. The Jewish Redneck Prepper, what's up? Shalom. So yeah, it's all, whatever it is, we can work it out. Again, price wise, it's difficult for me because the packaging will cost a lot, and that's the thing. I'll be perfectly honest, okay? And this has always been my big thing. like I got a book, but I don't push it. I got merch, but I don't push it. I got all this stuff, is because I don't have like it. I don't want to be greedy. That's part of my problem. I never feel comfortable saying, well, if it costs me this much, then obviously I got to charge a little bit more than that. But I don't want to be, like, I'll feel selfish if I ask too much. I'm not trying to rip anybody off, But at the same time, I did put a lot of work into these, and they're not free, so I have to pay for them. So I got to charge something for them. Unclean Hands is like, set a price, I'll pay for them now. If you want, let me see. You know what? You want to do this right here, right now. Let me look and see what I got. So for you, I would definitely want to put it in a nice box too. Because if I didn't, then it would just be, cards, just in a bag of cards. But to box them up nice, let's see. Come on. I'm waiting for this to load up for me. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Sorry, my computer's being stupid with me at the moment. I apologize. Okay, let's see. It would be... And then where would it be going? To Texas? Yeah, I'm thinking a full set for $50 would be probably good. That would be a good deal because then I can do my thing and have enough wiggle room for shipping and all that. Yeah, and then just email me the address where to send it. We would never think that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I would say a full set. $50 for a full set would be fair. If you wanted any specific customization or anything on it, I could do that too. But then obviously, I'd have to throw in a few extra bucks for that. Flat rate, small parcel box. Yeah, there's different ways to ship it. And then again, if you didn't want the full set, I would say probably $10 for a 10-card booster pack, and then $50 for the whole thing. Holy crap, dude! Unclean Hands, look at you! Holy shit! Thank you so much. You are definitely gonna get your set. I appreciate that. That's amazing. Wow. Thank you, buddy. Holy crap. That's the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. Unclean Hands, the man. He ain't fooling around today. I will definitely get those out to you lickety split. And I mean, that was even more than I expected. So I'm gonna make sure yours is special. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm a little speechless right now. That was great. Holy cow. Awesome. Julie Weaver, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, so that's great. Send him a signed Hezokuai. Yeah, you know what? Unclean, do you already have a copy of my book? Maybe I could throw that in. Sign the Hezokuai card. Yeah, there you go. Definitely. Wow. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. But yeah, if anyone wants a booster pack, I could get those out. Like I said, probably like $10 would be fair for that. Because that's the problem is like with booster packs, like the set, right? I could just buy a set, but then for the booster packs, I have to buy the foil to put them in, and then I have to, buy a full set and then just pull out the 10 cards. And of course, they would be random. I'd put them all face down so I can't see. You already have a copy of the book. Yeah. So I was going to say, I'll throw in a signed copy of the book for free, but you already got one. So that's cool. But yeah, I could sign the card itself. That would be cool. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to set you up right, buddy. Don't you worry about that. This is great. So anyway, wow, I'm in shock and awe right now. So anyone else? If it was number 2, I would have only given you 99. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. So yeah, there's that. And again, anyone else interested, let me know. We'll see what we could do. And in the meantime, I think I'm pretty much going to wrap it up there. Thank you again, Unclean Hands. I'm going to make sure you get taken care of for that for sure. No worries. Definitely be there in time for the holidays. Me, what's up? I think, just make sure half an hour from now, Unclean Hands got a Jeremy DeWitt video. Definitely got to check that out. So thank you guys all so much. I love you guys. And Unclean Hands, thank you so much for the donation. And that's it. Like I said, that's for the cards. I'll go ahead and make sure you get a full set. Absolutely. Thank you guys once again. Love you guys. Love our mornings. And I will be back tomorrow. It's hump day. We're going to go do the whole Wednesday thing and enjoy our day. So until then, I'm going to wrap it up with my Elvis gnome who always says, oh, yay, yay, yay.